Millenia is here. You've heard about this new product. You've seen the design. It looks like natural stone, and it sounds too good to be true. You're not alone. Professional contractors, engineers, laborers, and land developers want to know what they can expect during the installation process. To learn from experience, we've asked the professionals from Structures Hardscape Specialists of Minnesota to share a recent Millenia build project.
We're on a site that we use for building Millenia retaining wall system, about a 3-acre development that'll consist of 3 homes, about 4,000 square foot footprints. Behind me is a 15-foot high Millenia retaining wall that we'll be creating in the backyard and supporting the foundations of the homes.
What I thought was going to be one of the major issues with this product would be its constructability. I found out by observation during the construction process that it indeed was not a problem. Part of that is because of the connecting application the block has on its back, which makes it unique from all the retaining wall system that it actually locks into the unit below, so we don't incur the problem where the block itself wants to rotate forward during construction, which is one of my concerns. When they ran the compactor right up against the back of the unit, when the smart lock systems are intact, they could not physically get this system to overturn even when they tried to. It actually exceeded my expectations of what I thought I was going to find when the wall was constructed.
And working with it, once you fill the cords, it's an 80-pound unit, and we've found that it goes together and stays in place as well as any unit that we've ever worked with.
One thing I've noticed about the Millenia product is when you put it on, you're not chipping the corners of the block. And some concrete blocks, when you get into a straight face product similar to this, when you put them in, 2 concrete blocks hitting each other tend to chip the corners real bad. And it's very important that you don't have chips in the block for aesthetic reasons.
There was no broken product that was shipped out to this site, which is unique in the industry itself, because typically whenever you get a massive amount of block and cap shipped out to a site, you always end up with pallets of broken or chipped block. I also talked to the project foreman, John Christopherson, who told me that they didn't even have any chipped corners on any of these blocks, and again, there's the complete elimination of waste product.
The unit weighs 5.5 pounds, so as you can see, it's fairly easy to move around. The job site, it doesn't take a lot of weight or a lot of large equipment to move pallets of product around. 2 guys can actually pick up a pallet of 40 of these and carry it across the site.
After that we brought this last stack, we brought down 7 cubes of block, stacked it out in about 10-15 minutes. Guys when they got done, weren't running to the water jug because they were so tired and dying of thirst because they were sweating and tired. And so this product, it saves it in the body. It's easier to work with. It's not so strenuous on the body, and guys don't get as tired as fast.
Being from my point of view, the installation of basing was just as fast, if not quicker, because you don't need someone else to throw your base block out for you. You can walk and get it yourself, and it's 10 times faster throwing the block out. You don't have to lug them 20 feet. I mean, if you're short somewhere, you don't have to have someone go get it for you. You're not tired at the end of the day. I have a lot more energy throughout the day, and at night I can still go home and do something.
So we don't have to worry about the material leaching any type of product into the material adjacent to the block itself, which is important when you get into environmentally sensitive areas like around wetlands, and water applications around lakes or things like that.
Millenia block is made out of 100% recycled product. The nice thing about that is it doesn't have any water absorption, so the water can't get in there and it freeze-thaw cycle, break the block apart, mold, mildew. Unlike some of the older walls, we see mold growing on them and they're discoloring and fading and turning green from water and moss and natural rain. What's nice about the Millenia block is it can be put along streets and sidewalks where they use a lot of salt. The salt won't deteriorate the product. Unlike a concrete product, the salt will eventually eat it and destroy the facing of it. The Millenia will not have that problem.
One other unique feature of the Millenia system is the secure lock systems found along the side of the blocks. Many of the retaining walls that I see when I go out and take a look at, the blocks are set side by side, which will create some gapping between the units themselves. With the secure lock, the units will lock together relative to the adjacent unit, which not only would create a more uniform looking face, but also is very efficient at helping maintain alignment along the wall.
What I like about the Millenia facing is their guarantee on the color that it's not going to fade, efflorescence, chip, or peel. That way when I'm installing a wall, I know that when I get done with it, 10 years, 15 years down the line, it's going to look exactly the same as when I finish the project.
We can design walls all day, and we can put out a wall that looks that is very structurally sound, but in the end, it's the aesthetically pleasing features of the wall itself that makes the owner happy and content in the end. And with this product and this type of feature here, I think that we're going to see a lot of very straight looking Millenia walls out there and a lot of happy owners.
After installing Millenia on this particular project and being the first time to install it, we recommend the product. We'll use it on a lot of our other upcoming projects due to the aesthetics of it, the durability, and just the ease of installation for the product.
As a professional engineer, I would be more than willing to recommend this product to any other type of engineer after watching and observing the construction of this first retaining wall. The retaining wall itself is very aesthetically pleasing. What seemed like it was very easy to install for the contractors. Just overall was a very good-looking product, and that in combination with all the eco advantage systems that the block provides would almost make it seem like a no-brainer to be used on many jobs that will probably be coming up in the near future.
Millenia solves problems with industry firsts in design and materials, including unlimited color and design options, environmentally safe, absorption-free construction, lightweight design for easy transportation and installation, and chip-free uniformity, eliminating waste product. The wait is over. Millenia. Build intelligently.